I have with me none other than Mr. Kestor Hutson. He's president of the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce, and who more important to talk to us about an occasion like this. Kestor, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It is such a pleasure to be here to experience a groundbreaking yet another year of a strong collaboration between the Chamber of Commerce, the premier business support organization in Guyana, and the Jamaican Stock Exchange.
How important is it to the Chamber and businesses across the industry in Guyana and here in Georgetown to have a conference of this nature?
Look, and thank you very much for asking that question. This idea was birthed in the early part of last year, 2023, in exchange with the Jamaican Stock Exchange, because we've been really having a grave difficulty in access to capital in Guyana, and the Chamber has been very vocal, I mean, through our advocacy body, in access to capital. And we thought it best to reach out to the management of Jamaican Stock Exchange to engage and say, look, we need help. How can we make this possible in Guyana? And so we started last year with having that initial conference,
yes,
and it was very successful. The feedback was very positive, and so we hear it in 2024 again.
And as speaker after speaker mentioned inside there, Guyana is if not one of the fastest growing economy in the world, not just across the region. And for the general public, the general citizenry to participate in that growth, the capital markets and certainly the stock market provides an ample opportunity. Are people wanting to be part of that growth?
Look, and the short answer to that is yes, and that is because of us being intentional in this approach. One we recognize is the access to information that was absent, and that's why we did a very strategic collaboration between GSC and GCCI. And now our members, were almost 1,000 member companies,
yes,
are really eager to understand and learn more about what capital markets is and how they can be part of that ecosystem. And we are serving that purpose.
Right. And as we look to get into tomorrow's big day, where we'll be having speaker after speaker addressing many issues, one speaker earlier tonight mentioned the non-oil economy, the non-oil revenues of the Guyanese economy. Talk to me about
sectors.
That. Yes.
The traditional sectors in Guyana is one that built Guyana. Agriculture, construction, hospitality, tourism and hospitality, health sector, right? And then of course you have the ICT and all of the emerging sectors, yes, that was there initially but haven't been really active. This is a beautiful time. This is a perfect time for them to lift themselves off the ground very fast through a catalyst, which is the oil or the petroleum sector. And so what mechanism in place to ensure that moves very steadily, right? So that you can measure it is what is important. And this can only be done by a public-private partnership.
And do you get the feel that as you speak to the importance of public-private partnership, do you get the feel that certainly the private sector is on board? Do you get the feel that the public sector, the political directorate understands the importance of this partnership and the importance of diversifying the benefits of the oil and gas sector into the other areas of the economy to ensure a wide-scale growth?
When I listen to His Excellency President Ali speak, he speaks very assertive when it comes to partnership with the private sector. He understands the private sector is the engine of growth, and so it is a high expectation from him to really to deliver on his word. We will be the advocacy body to ensure that the public sector does what it, and put mechanisms in place, put the policies in place to ensure that we grow. We are willing, we are pushing ourselves as a private sector body to really educate our members, to really be innovative, but we want to ensure that a conduit is there for us to grow.
And finally, before I let you go, Kestor, I know at this time you're getting a lot of friends, a lot of cousins from overseas. A lot of investors are coming ashore. How do you keep that balance? You want the investment to come on board, but you also want Guyana to be a central part and to benefit from not just bringing in the foreign direct investments, but having that money staying largely in the economy.
Well, again, it starts from a policy level. And again, the Chamber has always been advocating to ensure that the locals are focused, or the focal point when it comes to the financial aspect of growing this economy. We've done it with the local content, with the oil and gas sector, and because we've recognized the importance of protecting and safeguarding the local companies. But the private sector is there to collaborate.
Yes.
And that is what we're talking about. We welcome foreign direct investment, we welcome partnerships with foreign companies, and that is the model that we're using and promoting.
All right, Kestor, thank you very much for coming and chatting with us. We look forward to the rest of the conference tomorrow and really hope that, as you said it, the collaboration will be there between all stakeholders to ensure great growth for all in Guyana.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.